You know, people have asked me where this idea of healing nations with vacations came from. It all started with a video from Simon Sinek that I was asked to watch that they said it begins with why. And so it was something that we really started looking at as a company of what's our why and what are we doing? Yes, we're in the travel industry, and yes, we show people how to save money on travel, those kind of things, but that's more the how we do things. Why do we do them?
You know, when Scott first started talking to me about what he had discovered from looking at that TED Talk and some of the research and some of the statistics that he'd gone through, I knew he was onto something incredible.
I started doing the research on what are the benefits of vacations. And, you know, naturally you see the things of, you know, you see more cultures and you get an appreciation for what you have at home and those kind of things. But for some reason what came up in one of my searches was the health benefits of taking vacations.
See, he started talking about healing nations with vacations. He started talking about the statistical data and the medicinal purposes of travel and how it really could help with us medically. And I couldn't grasp the concept. See, I come from a family that vacation wasn't high up on our priority list.
The first one I saw was from the Journal of the American Medical Association. It said that you can reduce the risk of heart disease by up to 32% by taking an annual vacation. I thought, wow, that's incredible. That should be like the #1 prescribed medication. Then I saw another research that was done by the University of Pittsburgh that talked about those feelings of, they said positivity about yourself come with vacations. They also said that you can lower blood pressure, reduce stress, even reduce your waistline.
But when Scott started to talk about the healing power, and then it made me really think about my mom. My mom died at 65 years old. Nobody should die at 65 years old. But when I think about why she died, what I think about is that she worked herself to death. And when I became somewhat successful and thought about buying her a car, or if I could buy her a home, or if I could buy her new furniture, or all the gifts that I could give her, if I'd only known, if I had just taken time away from my work to spend maybe a week out of every month somewhere with her, or even every other month, or twice a year, that just maybe, she'd still be here.
And other reports have compared the benefits of taking a vacation to the benefits of meditation, where you boost your immune system by taking vacation. It lasts up to 10 months after you get home. See, I've always known vacations were fun. I didn't know they were good for you. You know, it kind of caused me to reflect back on my life and really back to the first vacation that I can remember. It was in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. We drove with the family down. My aunts and uncles and my cousins were all there, and I really can't remember where we stayed as far as the hotel or any of that kind of stuff. I just remember that we were on the beach every day, and my dad had brought this motorcycle down, and me, my brother, 7 of my cousins and my dad were all riding that motorcycle at the same time. I can still see us riding on the beach. People taking pictures and laughing. I mean, we looked like, I'm sure, some act out of a circus. We discovered a shark that had washed up on shore, a dead shark. We put that up at our little day camp, and we had a turtle. We caught a seagull. See, I can remember when we caught the seagull. My dad gave it to my brother, who was younger than me, and this seagull actually ended up, I mean, I can still see it. As I'm picturing, as I'm looking to this way, ocean over here, I can still see this seagull biting my brother. But him not letting go of it. Take it back up to our campsite. We had people from all over coming down to see this. You know what's crazy? That was 55 years ago. I can still see it. I can still hear the waves. It's a memory that will be with me in my entire life. I was telling my son about this, and he started laughing, and then he remembered his first vacation. He said, "Dad, remember we went to Williamsburg, Virginia, to Busch Gardens. Big Bad Wolf had just opened up, roller coaster." He said, "Remember we went down there and I was too short to ride it, but you got me a hat." What happened next kind of broke my heart because he said, Dad, I don't have any of those memories with Wyatt, my grandson. And it broke my heart because sometimes we get so busy, we get so caught up in life that we don't take the time away for those things that are important. It was about a week later, I get a FaceTime call, and if you're a grandparent, you know that means the grandchild's calling with your son or daughter's phone. And all I could understand was Papa. Every word that came out of my grandson's mouth after that was not English. I don't know what language it was, but it was just terror, it thrilled. I don't know, but 30 seconds later, my son takes over the phone, and here's what I heard him say. Dad, we just made a memory. Wyatt just got off his first roller coaster. So maybe here's my challenge to you. My challenge to you is, when was your last vacation? When was the last time you took time away to make memories?
See, I started to realize that maybe I wasted her lifetime trying to figure out how to give her material things, when what I really needed to give her was a vacation, an opportunity to create memories, an opportunity for her body to heal.
Because literally at the end of our time, what we are going to have is our memories. And so I want you to join with me, because this is something that I then discovered that shocked me. My son's not the only one. Last year in America alone, there were 768 million unused vacation days. Folks, that's 153 million weeks of vacation that went unused, paid days off. Many of those days didn't carry forward, cost employees over $65 billion in lost benefits. And so we, as a company, what we've decided is we've got a goal of zero. And I know you're sitting there saying, how can a company have zero as a goal? Well, our goal is zero unused vacation days. It's a big goal. We want to go from 768 million down to zero, and see, you can be part of that. Whether you join our company or just join our cause, take your vacation. See, take time away to make memories. You don't have to go around the world, you can go around the block.
There's something here. Scott was on to something. And I think we're going to find out exactly what we can do when we focus all of our attention on healing nations with vacations.
So here's what I'd like you to do. Whether you join our company or not, commit that this is the year you're taking your vacation. Because if we do this, I truly believe that you could be part of healing nations with vacations.